Before you start the video, right now, and don't even watch the whole video or anything before you do this, just drop a like. I don't care what you thinking about. And what if I don't like the video, Jive? Just drop a like right now. It's like, no, I'm just playing. Y'all probably all scared and shit. But I was just thinking, I'm just thinking, Call of Duty's making all these changes, putting the red dot back on the game. Basically making the game back to Call of Duty. How Call of Duty always been. And I'm thinking, why would they do that? Warzone 2, and I thought Modern Warfare was okay, but Warzone 2 is a different game. Like Modern Warfare 2, the new Modern Warfare 2, it's a lot of cover on the maps and they remove slide canceling, and it's easier to maneuver in Modern Warfare 2 because you could go from cover to cover easily. In a game like Warzone 2, where they have big fields and stuff like that, big terrain you gotta cross that doesn't have any cover, or big open football fields that you gotta go through. And you need slide canceling and stuff like that to just to escape the bullets, because every gun is like a laser beam. Everybody's using the most OP stuff, etc. And that ruined Warzone 2. I didn't think the map was horrible. It's okay. I think Verdansk, this is Verdansk that I'm playing. I think Verdansk is the best Warzone map that we played. But Verdansk wasn't really an awesome map either, It's hard to make a crazy good map if it's a big, gigantic, I don't know the term for it. I would say sandbox, but I don't know if that's the correct term. But a big, gigantic map. Like a bigger than Battlefield, like a DayZ-sized map, smaller than DayZ, but one of those big maps, and it's tough to just make the whole map just perfect. Come on, like a little PvP map, like regular Call of Duty. Those maps, it's easy to make a good map then. And a lot of people will say, just make a whole bunch of good maps and put them all together. It's not that easy. But what I really want to talk about is a game called XDefiant. That's why I really wanted to spark up the PC and say, let me do a Call of Duty commentary that I haven't done in a while. I haven't played I was about to say Black Ops 2. What's the name? Warzone 2. I haven't played Warzone 2 in months. I just stopped. I haven't played a video game in months. I should have just said that. Haven't played a video game in months because I really love Call of Duty and I love DayZ. I loved those games. I love Tarkov too, but I don't have anybody to play that game with, and that game is kind of scary playing solo. I can't explain it. Everybody always say, what do you mean? It's scary as hell playing Tarkov solo. But anyway, and no, I'm not no bitch. And anyway, I stopped playing DayZ because DayZ has a unique aim down sight thing. When I first started playing it, it was very unique. Every other game, you just hit right click and then you ADS, or if you're on a controller, I think your left finger ADSs and your right shoots. But in DayZ, you have to hit the space bar, which is jump for most other games. But you hit the space bar, then you raise your gun, then you do something else, then the gun goes all the way up. And it took a while for me to learn that. It took 6 months for me to learn that down pat because I used to go from DayZ to Call of Duty, DayZ, like that. And then at one point I went all the way DayZ. Because the game was just fun. It's probably the best game ever. Like the best game that I ever played, like all together. But then DayZ switched their engine and then said, hey, now you're going to have to push shift to ADS. No more spacebar. And like I don't want to learn all this again. Then they put stamina in the game. I mean, that's not bad, but I don't want to learn a whole new game again. I'm sorry. Goodbye. So I went away from that. Then Warzone 2 kind of came out. And then that was like the perfect, not Warzone 2, Warzone came out. And that was like the perfect transition. Like, oh, okay, now I got a Battle Royale game, which I never liked Battle Royales, but now I got a Battle Royale game that's actually Call of Duty, which I was pretty good in, and then, I can have fun playing that. And then, boom, and then they changed it to Warzone 2, then the game got stupid and boring and slow. Oh, man, it's just so much to talk about. But XDefiant, that game, it's not fully out, but they gave us like some pre-plays and some teasers and stuff, which I didn't play because I kind of don't care about video games anymore for some reason, man. It just Warzone 2 just buzzkilled everything for me, man. It's so boring, and I just don't want to play anything. Then Warzone 2 came out, then Battlefield 2042 came out. Then they tried all this hero stuff. Oh, man, the industry is just so desperate right now. So XDefiant came out, gave us some pre-plays, and they're like, no skill-based matchmaking. You can slide, cancel kind of to a point. The movement is crazy. Like, it's Modern Warfare 2019, basically, with the movement and stuff like that. And then it's old school COD because it has, I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me, but I think it had red dots on the mini-map, like any other game when you shoot. Red dots on the mini-map, this and that. It's just COD. And everybody's loving it, and XDefiant, and every time it comes out, it's trending. XDefiant. And Call of Duty saw that. They 100% saw that. All of a sudden, now, hey, the minimap is back. We're going to give you all Modern Warfare 2 maps. The minimap with the red dots are back. Slide canceling is back. Like, come on. Games need a kick in the ass sometimes. Do you see how when games get a kick in the ass, they just shape up somehow? They do whatever they want to do for the money. But when they get a kick in the ass, they say, oh, whoa, we got to get our fan base back. I don't know how old you guys are, but Madden used to have competition. NBA 2K, that company, 2K, they used to make football games also. So Madden used to do what they wanted, and then 2K made football games, then they had to shape up. They had to shape up and get their fan base back. And they saw they wasn't getting their fan base all the way back, so you know what they did? They just bought the rights to the NFL. Plain and simple, bought the rights to the NFL, and other games couldn't make NFL games anymore. The same thing NBA 2K is doing right now. NBA 2K just bought out this season pass, and you got to pay $20 for each. When you're the juggernaut, when you're controlling the narrative, you could do whatever you want in the video game industry, and people that like the video games will just eat it up. In NBA 2K, what if I don't want to buy VC? If I don't want to buy VC, I can't do anything. I can't compete in the park. I can't go play with Brutal Sim and all those guys and have fun because I'm going to be level 68 and everybody else is going to be level 99 because they just boosted their character straight up there. And I'm level 68 and I'm making mistakes. My guys making turnovers just because I'm a low level. Not because my skill set, just because I'm a low level. So they're gonna be able to be doing all this stuff. All I said was just make 3 courts for people who don't buy VC. You know, if you don't buy VC, make 3 courts for these people from level 60. I think you start at level 60 to level 79. Boom. And then after level 79, when you get to level 80, you got to go to the big leagues at the park. I think that makes a lot of sense. But they won't do that until competition comes to town. And you know what happens when you have no competition? You control the narrative and you do everything you want. But I haven't stepped all the way out the video game space. I've been using Unreal Engine. And one thing I do have to tell you guys, video game developers, especially a game like COD or Fortnite or whatever, it's not easy. Trying to change a spawn system for a game that's fast-paced like Call of Duty or any game, any first-person shooter, you must be pulling your hair out as a dev because it's very tough to code video games and basically fix all of those glitches that everybody been complaining about in COD and other video games. For a video game like COD, I give them no excuses because they have a large dev team. They got multiple dev teams they could just bring in, help us fix this glitch or whatever. But games like DayZ, who only got 5 people, and Tarkov and those small video games, who only got like 3 devs and stuff, you gotta give them little leeway because developing a game is very tough. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Tell me what you think about XDefiant kicking Call of Duty in the behind to make them, make a good game finally. If the game is going to be good, because I kind of doubt it. And NBA 2K looks like they need a kick in the behind. And NBA Live is definitely not doing it. Nobody just doesn't want to play NBA Live. A new game got to come out. Or everybody got to take a stand and say, hey, I'm not buying the season pass. Something like that. I'm not buying VC this year.
I got shot down.
Something like that. But don't forget to like the video. If you like the video, I'm out.